Hey guys, so thanks for joining us again. End of the last video, as you may know, we did sell our beloved trailer, but the journey did not stop there.
As you can see, we're sitting on a boat. So yeah, we're over the winter period while the trailer was in storage. What kind of started off as a passing comment by yourself
Yeah.
about travelling on the boat, then sparked an idea in my mind. So yeah, went away, done some research and figured that Sailboat would be an excellent way for us to get around and see places.
Yeah, continue our journeys and swapping the road for the sea, I guess. We did a lot of research, we looked on Facebook, all different places. It was the beginning of winter.
The market was quite slow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But there was a few out there for sale, but yeah, I think a lot of it we didn't really know what we was looking for, did we?
No.
So we was kind of just researching and viewing boats, and yeah, after about 10 or 15 viewings and lots of research, we had half an idea of what we was looking at, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of it was deciding exactly what we wanted to get out of this adventure, and then finding out what the ideal boat would be that could actually get us there.
Yeah, exactly. I should mention as well, we've never sailed before. So you have experience with navigation and that, with the fishing boats, with your
motorboats and fishing boats and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I got lots of that sort of experience, but nothing with sails. So
Yeah.
we're kind of dipping our toes in uncharted territory.
Yeah, we got some advice of some people, and
Yeah,
kind of went from there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, well, this one eventually came up in Ucluelet.
Yeah, this was, I don't know, probably about 10 or 12 boats in. We did view a couple of others. We nearly put an offer on one before, didn't we? And had engine troubles on a sea trial.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fortunately for them, but fortunate for us, I guess. Yeah, really nice boat. We liked it, didn't we? But
yeah.
in hindsight, kind of glad we didn't go for that, because it's not really built for exactly what we want to do. It was more of a sports performance type boat rather than a rugged coastal cruiser / blue water boat, which is what we're going to need if we travel to the destinations that we're thinking of travelling to. So, but yeah, this boat, we liked it from the get-go.
Yeah, we arrived in the snow, didn't we, to come view it?
Yeah, it was still deep in winter, wasn't it? So we booked the motel right on the marina, wasn't it? Right in the harbour. We could actually overlook where the boat was.
Yeah.
So we spotted it from our sliding door.
From our motel room.
From the motel room, yeah. And yeah, woke up in the morning, snowing and cold, and we walked over there, met Peter, the previous owner of the boat.
Yeah, really nice guy.
Yeah, really nice guy, yeah. That was part of it as well. We felt comfortable with the seller, felt like we could trust him, and
definitely.
He was knowledgeable and showed us all through the boat, and he was very easy with the whole process, wasn't he? He wasn't trying to push the sell on us or anything like that. He was like quite easygoing. We kind of like that as well.
He was willing as well. He did take us, not with the sails up, but he took us with the motor around as well.
Sea trial, didn't we, around the island and back and stuff. And yeah, I mean, could see that she needed a little bit of work and quite a bit of maintenance. It was kind of just sitting there, and if anyone knows about the West Coast climate, it's pretty wet in the winter.
Pretty wet, yeah.
So,
wetter than England.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
But the bones of the boat were good.
Yeah.
Which we liked. So, and it has lots of equipment and all that sort of stuff that we'll go through in later videos. I mean, at the time when we was viewing it, we didn't know exactly what we was looking at, and we've kind of figured this boat out as time's gone on. But yeah, it's well set up. Yeah, so we come away from the viewing. We really liked the boat, but we had a few others that we wanted to view, and take some time really to think over it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went away and we viewed a few others. We sat down. We kind of had a chart there with all the have and have nots, and plus and minuses of all the different boats. So yeah, after sitting down and going through it all, and we decided this was a boat, we then had to think about what we was going to offer. So yeah, we looked at the boat, what it was worth, market value in this country, North America in general, what they kind of sell for. Looked at the equipment it had, equipment it didn't have, and any problems we'd initially have found when we was looking at the boat, and then put a rough price of what we thought it was worth. So yeah, we sent that to Peter. He slept on it for the night. He said he'd let us know the next day. Yeah, he got back to us in the morning and said, yeah, we're all to go, and he was happy with the offer. So this was pending a survey, and if any further issues were found, then we would negotiate the price. So yeah, we booked an in-water survey because we had trouble getting the boat out of the water here in Euclid. There's only one company here doing it, and yeah, just finding the slot and the space to get it done and just organising it all. The logistics wasn't working out. We decided to take the risk of an in-water survey and hope that there was nothing majorly wrong with the hull. So yeah, we went ahead, booked a local guy based in Portaberny, which is kind of the closest big town to the west coast. That quite reputable from our research. Yeah, booked him here for, I think it was like a week after we've made the offer. Met him up here. We drove all the way from Langford.
So we're just here to meet the guy to do the inspection. Fingers crossed it all goes well. Yeah, it's exciting. Should we go and have a look?
Let's go have a look.
Cool.
Met him up here and we went through the boat, and yeah, and the surveyor found a couple of other things that we hadn't seen, but it was nothing major. And overall he looked through the boat and felt like it had good bones and there wasn't nothing majorly wrong, and that our offer was kind of in the ballpark. So yeah,
we've just had the inspection done.
Well, I mean, long story short, it come back good, eh? So we got to go have a little chat about it, haven't we? And maybe sleep on it and figure out what we're going to do next. But
yeah,
it's looking
definitely.
Good.
Yay, exciting.
Mulled through it, didn't we? Had to think about it, and decided to stick with the offer and go ahead with the purchase.
Yeah.
Of a Pearson 365 Ketch.
The rest was history. So yeah, from there really we phoned up Peter and we arranged a date to come up from Langford and sign all the paperwork. Once that paperwork was signed, it was officially ours and we were good to go. So yeah, we did it. Cheers. So now that the boat was ours, as we were working our usual jobs in the weekdays, we used our weekends to travel up to Euclid to do all the fixes on the boat, and hopefully you can also join us whilst we get the boat ready for all the crazy adventures that we have planned.
Yeah, just stay tuned to watch our videos of all the fixes and all the repairs that were made on the boat, getting it ready for a maiden voyage. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, and also thank you for everyone who's been watching up to this point as well. It's been an exciting adventure, and we're excited for what's to come as well. So for now, we'll say goodbye, but yeah, stay tuned next week, and we'll see you then.